Imagine you are sitting in a laboratory. In front of you, there is a machine with many buttons. Each button gives an electric shock to another person. The shocks become stronger and stronger. Suddenly, you hear the person scream. He says he is in pain. He asks you to stop. But a man in a white coat tells you, "Please continue. The experiment requires it." What would you do? In 1961, a psychologist named Stanley Milgram did a famous experiment at Yale University. He wanted to understand why people obey authority even when it may hurt another person. The participants were told they were part of a learning experiment. They had the role of a teacher. Another person, called the student, was in a different room. The teacher had to ask questions. If the student gave a wrong answer, the teacher had to press a button and give an electric shock. The machine showed shocks from 15 volts to 450 volts. The higher levels were marked as dangerous. In reality, the student was an actor. He did not receive real shocks, but the participants did not know this. At first, the student only made small sounds. Later, he started to scream. He said he had heart problems. He begged to stop. At some point, he became silent. Many participants felt nervous. They were sweating. Some were shaking. Some asked if they could stop, but the experimenter said, "You must continue." The results were shocking. About 65% of participants continued until the maximum level of 450 volts. Most of them were normal people. They were not violent or dangerous. They were ordinary adults. This experiment showed something very important. People often obey authority even when they feel it is wrong. When someone with authority takes responsibility, people feel less responsible for their actions. It also showed that situation is very powerful. Step by step, people cross their moral limits. The Milgram experiment teaches us an important lesson. It shows that ordinary people can do terrible things, not because they are bad, but because they obey authority. So the question is not only, why did they do it? The question is, what would you do?